A recent article in the New York newspaper reported that there were large colonies of people living under the city. The paper was incorrect. What is living under the city is not human. Coming up next, All Guts So Gory presents C.H.U.D.
Check your basement and your bathroom. Keep off the street and try to hide, because the dark is their place. The night is their time. And tomorrow, the only living things in the city of New York will be C.H.U.D. Cannibalistic, humanoid, underground dwellers. C.H.U.D. They're not staying down there anymore. Rated R.
Coming soon. Consult your local newspaper for showtimes.
The mad and macabre.
Oh, what monster could have done this?
I'm just gonna bash your brains.
Live or die. Make your choice. Wake up, little girl.
Playtime's over.
You don't know what death is.
Sliced and diced.
Welcome to All Guts So Gory. Our movie today is C.H.U.D. Hi, it's me, Charlie, street name C-Note. I'm joined as always by Justin and Mike.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Okay, C.H.U.D. Justin, first watch?
It is my first watch. You said Chub, right?
Yeah,
Like,
C.H.U.D.
isn't that what I was
C.H.U.D.
supposed to watch? Chubby Chodes? Yeah, it was first watch.
Mike, you've seen it before, right?
I've definitely seen this before. This is saw the VHS cover at the video store once, and just the name alone, C.H.U.D. as an acronym. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go see that, or not go see it because it came out when I was a baby. I wasn't even born yet, but definitely saw this on the shelf and picked this one up one day.
Speaking of acronyms, don't we like how the cannibalistic humanoids was the sneakier, was the more acceptable acronym than what it really was? I was
Right.
like, what the hell?
Like, what the fuck?
Why are we hiding that shit?
Oh, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, just cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers, you know?
Yeah. Right. And then there's a second acronym for it that shows up later in the film.
Yeah. And, I haven't...
Blink and you miss it.
I saw this movie in the theater back in 1984 when it came out in my hometown. And I've watched it over the years. And it was one of those Showtime, HBO, Cinemax late night movies. And then VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and then finally bought it streaming.
Damn. Now you just Neuralink it right
But
in your
it's
head.
been a few years since I've watched it all the way through. And most of the way through the movie. And I'm like, I thought there was something about C.H.U.D. didn't actually stand for it. Did I just remember this wrong? And then vindication towards the end.
The big secret reveal. I was like, what's this?
Right? I mean, that's just a bad idea all the way
Do you
around.
think that guy was just like improv then? Ad lib? Not like in real life, but like he's on his feet. He's like, oh yeah, it's cannibalistic humanoid. Like, that's good.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
Top of his head right there.
You got it right.
That's good.
Both times. Okay, so the 19...
Is this the best movie that has an acronym for a title?
Give us some other options.
VHS?
VHS is objectively better, I think.
MASH?
But C.H.U.D. is MASH now.
Military, hospital, what is it? Anyway.
For Charlie. I don't know. Charlie watched that shit.
You did, weren't you in the Korean
Wasn't it
War?
like
Mobile Army,
something specialized hospital?
Something. Who fucking knows? It's unknowable. It's
Cannibalistic.
not called MASH now.
Chips.
I think the last letter is H for humanoid.
Humanoid, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Multiple android.
That might be it. I'm
savage humanoids. Okay, so this came out in 1984. I think I was a freshman in high school when this came out. Yeah, I was a freshman in high school.
I was 3 years old. Three. This many. Again.
And Mike wasn't born yet.
Yeah, I was born later this year.
Right. When did you, Justin, we know it's your first time watching it.
Yeah.
So, Mike, when did you see it?
I was probably 16 or so.
Just one
15,
of those
16. Saw it on the shelf and was like, that's called C.H.U.D. Well, I'm going to pick that up. Just
picking it up.
Title alone. And I've seen it a handful of times.
It's got a
since
cool
then.
box cover. If I'm surprised. So this would have been, because it was 84, it would have been in the more the class. It would never be on that new release wall. That was first place I would run through is that new release and newer films. So this would have had to been buried in the middle of the store. I would have had to seek it out. I don't know how I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's probably checked out so often that it just wasn't there every time you went.
Was never there. It's a classic.
Yeah. It keeps getting worn down.
Yeah. It ain't that kind of movie.
You said C.H.U.D, right?
Okay, some taglines. So I read in the intro, it was on the poster, and then the end of it is C.H.U.D is under the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a few other ones. Ugly, slobbering, ferocious, carnivorous. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're not staying down there anymore. You won't want to know what it means. I still want to know.
You gotta know.
You gotta know. You gotta keep your head on a swivel in a vicious cockfight like that. Budget estimated $1.25 million. Gross U.S. and Canada 4,654,423. And I say that because the gross worldwide is the exact same number. So I guess it didn't go anywhere else other than the U.S. and Canada. Although I did see a Spanish version title for it
Called El Chud.
No,
Los Chud.
I can't remember what it was, but so I'm like, I don't know. It's unknowable. Those are the numbers that I found. That's all I got. Tomato meter 44. I understand. Popcorn 33.
That's low. I feel like the fans would like this
that's
more.
Low. I mean, objectively, it's not a great movie. It's low budget.
I like this
quirky.
one.
It's got some flaws to it.
It's not without flaws, for sure.
It's got some bad acting, but for
Some
this kind
really
of movie,
good acting.
remarkably good acting.
Yeah. This is a great cast for what's supposed to be a B horror, like probably made today would just go straight to Shudder, straight to streaming without getting to the theater at all.
Straight to
kind of
Tubi.
movie.
Like, for example, John Goodman's scene, it's a throwaway character, it's a throwaway scene, but they developed those, you know who those guys are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know those guys are busting balls. They're rare cheeseburger. What the hell? Don't eat a rare cheeseburger. Gross.
Why not?
You
rare
get the
cheeseburger.
Ebola.
That's how you get that. Yeah.
No, you'll be all right.
Anyway,
Ebola.
so yeah,
You're
what
a
up-
beef
what-
tartare?
So, yeah. Anyway, so what I'm getting at, like, they developed characters. The storytelling was way better than the last movie we did. No offense to Humanoids from the Deep. Humanoids Under the Deep here is what we're doing. And I thought, like, just the formula was better. The story was better, and the camera was better. Yeah, so it was better than a 40.
Yeah.
For
And
sure.
it's one of those movies that came out that's like, there's just so many people in it. Like if you were an adult, 1984, let's say you're like 30 years old, you're going to recognize like 20 people in this movie for stuff they did in the 60s, the 70s, current to that time. But then it also had Stern, who was a newcomer. He was relatively young, like late 20s, early 30s.
I mean, Blue Thunder, I think, was early 80s, 83, 84.
Was it?
I mean, like,
Was
it was
before
before
Chud?
this. Yeah.
All right, Google it, Justin. I
What
think
are we
it was,
talking about?
too. Blue Thunder.
Thunder?
Yeah. He was the sidekick to Roy
Schneider.
Schneider?
There's no N. Scheider.
Chider. Okay, so let me just, while you're doing that, let's go through. Okay, so this movie is kind of confusing on who the lead is. I went
makes you
with
believe
the
it's
photographer
one,
but it starts off like the captain. What's his name? Where is it?
So Daniel Stern was actually in
Christopher Curry.
Diner, which was
That's
a
right,
huge,
yeah.
huge cast.
Baltimore movie. I should have thrown
Blue
that
Thunder
out
was
there.
1983, and
Okay.
then this was 84.
Yeah. What was Diner? 82?
82.
Something like that. Okay, so the director, Douglas Cheek. Not much before and
Nothing
not much
after.
going on after.
Yep.
Pretty much the same thing for the writers.
I'm surprised he didn't change his
Parnell
name.
Hall, Shepard Abbott, Christopher Curry. I mean, this is their credits. When
This
you
is
go
their
to
Mona
IMDb.
Lisa.
So Christopher Curry, who co-wrote, is also Captain Bosch in the movie.
He was going for it.
He was going for it. He's kind of like one of those middle actors. Like, he needs a really good director to do a good acting job. And he did not have a really good director.
He was going for it. Yeah, he didn't, yeah.
Like, you could tell who the good actors were in this movie because they just did good acting without good directing.
Could you?
And I think you could.
Okay.
I think you could. Because, what's his name? Mark Wahlberg is a horrible actor. He's a horrible
Sorry,
actor.
Mark. I know that you listen.
But if he has a good director, I mean, he's passable. They can make him,
Sure.
I guess we're not booking Mark Wahlberg for next
No.
week's episode.
on site, hands on site. Me and Mark, you Mark. It's your goddamn underwear. Okay, so John Hurd, George Cooper, the dad from Home Alone. He was also a detective in The Sopranos, On the Take.
Yeah.
Been in a lot of stuff.
Emmy nominated for that Sopranos season he was in.
Yeah,
Really?
he was really
As a
good.
guest role, kind of.
I think so, yeah.
R.I.P. 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel Stern, AJ, the Reverend Shepherd, the skinny bad guy from Home Alone. Another Home Alone.
Yeah.
One of the coaches in Rookie of the Year. These are the standout roles that I remember him as.
Home
And then,
Alone
of course,
2.
Blue Thunder.
Yeah.
And what's the cowboy ranch movie?
City
City
Slickers.
City
Slickers.
Slickers. Yeah.
Who else is in Chud? Macaulay Culkin, Catherine O'Hara,
Right. John Candy.
Joe Pesci.
So, yeah.
No, just
John
just
Hurd,
these
Daniel
two.
Stern, the two guys with the most cred.
That's
If you don't include
John
John
Goodman,
Goodman, because he has like three lines
He's
in the
he's
movie.
in this for 30 seconds. But real quick, John Hurd, have you heard I don't want to call it conspiracy theory, but I guess the fan theory about who Peter McAllister is in Home Alone? That
Is
he
he
is
like a cult leader or something?
no,
what was
that
the-
he's like a Chicago mob boss.
And that's how he can afford
Like the Irish mob or something, and that's how he can afford to take his family of 14 on a trip to Paris on his dime.
No.
Because they mentioned that in the beginning, like your dad's paying good money for this, like Uncle Frank says or something.
No,
'Cause
no way.
Uncle Frank.
Because
he's
he
taking-
could have got on the
He's taking
phone.
14 people to Paris, and like 4 of them are flying first class while the kids are on coach. But like you're taking 14 people to Paris, that is not cheap.
Should have been 15.
On Christmas over holidays, not cheap.
Okay, so if he was mob, he could have made a phone call to 27 guys named Patty to go get his son out of his house.
Yeah.
But they
get
never
my son.
happened. So
Well, they wouldn't have been able to get in. Kevin would have kept
No,
them.
I
I said it was a
out.
fan theory. I didn't say it was
these
a
are
good
mob
theory.
guys. They'll get in.
I mean, there's also a fan theory that Kevin grows up to be Jigsaw, but I didn't say they were good theories.
Crazy shit is going on in America. Can't have anything nicer anymore.
Daniel Stern, also the narrator on The Wonder Years.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Is he?
Yes.
Ah, I never knew that.
Yep.
Okay. Lauren Daniels, George Cooper's girlfriend, Kim Greist.
Mm-hmm.
Not much after, I think she retired 2001 because there's nothing on IMDb. She was in a few things. Manhunter.
That's all I remember recognized.
Yeah.
her from.
God, there was something else I can't remember now.
Which John Hurd and the lead from Manhunter kind of cut from the same cloth, if you will. she does good.
Similar style actors. I mean, maybe.
That's my thought. I'm sticking to it.
You stick to that. Okay, let me see what was she in?
Your
she,
Dreams.
She did. I mean, all of these people. You look at their IMDb and they're like, this TV show, 2 episodes.
Oh, they're
This
all-
Throw
TV
Mama
show.
they're all
from
in
a,
a
she was
ton.
Throw Mama from a Train.
Chicago Hope,
Brazil, if anybody saw that
Brazil.
one.
Yep, she was in Brazil. Brazil was pretty good. She did a couple in an episode of Miami Vice, Manhunter. So she did Chud, Brazil, 1 episode Miami Vice, then Manhunter.
Did you just
then
say Brazilian Chud?
Then Throw Mama from the Train, and then it's just mostly TV shows after that. Maybe some small movies that I
Charlie
never heard
trying
of.
so hard to ignore the comments. He's just powering through.
Just gotta wrangle it. All right, Christopher Curry, co-writer, Captain Bosch, TV shows.
A lot
That's
of
all I
TV
could
shows.
find.
Star Trek, Falcon Crest.
George Martin, Willis, kind of the bad
George
guy.
R.R. Martin?
Not that one.
Oh.
No, he didn't write shit. And then, of course, John Goodman, the one cop in the diner who gets
3
got with his
minutes,
buddy.
man.
Yeah.
They had guns, right?
There was firing. You
Right.
could hear firing. I don't know. I mean, it's unrealistic.
We need to talk about these chuds.
I mean, that would have been a great scene. They come in and they're just like blazing away,
Yeah.
pop, 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 pop. Or then we can know if they
Are killable.
are killable. We know fire doesn't hurt them.
We know asphyxiating gas kills them.
Gas kills them. Okay, so we
And Patricia Richardson from Home Improvement. No lines in this, but she's in this.
Who was she?
She was when the scene where John Hurt is photographing his girlfriend for the photo shoot.
Yeah.
She's like sitting in the background, like probably the one that's like in charge of the photo shoot or
Mister.
something. Or she's dressed like fancy but has no lines. Like when they cut to a break, she gets up and talks to like somebody on the crew and like
I didn't even notice her.
But yeah, that's her.
Kind of So the little boy in the movie, the Justin kid, obviously if his name's Just, I'm going to pay attention. That kid looked like a chud himself, man. I was like,
Oh, that's not nice. Poor kid.
he's a baby chud.
Baby chud.
It's the bowl cut really framed his chud face.
I just kept waiting for him to fall over. I don't know what it is.
Sorry.
So when people like the term chud got used as like a derogatory term, like you're like calling somebody ugly. Did that come from this?
It had to.
Or people just, is chud just a word that people were like,
A boomer made it up?
like, because people I think called each other butthead in like the 50s.
Nope.
Way before Beavis and Butthead.
Right.
So like that didn't spurn that. But like, did people call people chud? Like, you ugly chud, like in the
Charlie?
70s?
What do you
Charlie?
think?
I never heard that before. Okay, so Urban Dictionary. I was hoping it was going to be better than it actually is. Just means asshole, moron, idiot, jerk, preppy piece of shit, meathead.
Okay, that's a Chad. That's more like a Chad.
Yeah, that's Chad. What if Chad was a chud? What if
Chad
it was
is a
a
chud.
Chud Chad.
Chad.
Well, in
The modern slang term chud originates from the movie Chud.
okay,
It is it's knowable.
like in Clerks 2. So in Clerks and in Clerks 2, both movies, Dante has like two girls that he's like are kind of fighting over him, where he has like a girlfriend who he's like breaking up with, and this other girl is kind of interested. Either way, there's like two girls he's involved with at the same time. And in Clerks 2, it's like the second time it happens, and like Randall says to him, like, you're a hideous fucking chud. You always got two fucking girls fighting over you at the same time. And now I'm like, did that come from like this? Is he calling him a chud because of the movie, or is chud just a term? That's all. But, you know, it's like a hideous fucking chud like you always has two girls fighting over him.
Well,
Whatever.
unknowable.
Something like that.
I think
Anywho.
it's- yeah. Now it's knowable. We know. Urban Dictionary
It's chud.
says chud.
Chud. From the movie
So,
Chud.
hey, if you're mad at your friends, just call them a chud.
I'll call him a dickhead now.
am.
I'm an adult. I'm going to use derogatory, real derogatory.
I'm going
fucking
for it.
I'm
asshole.
going to start insulting
I'm going
your mother.
for it. Oh my God. Maybe get off easy if I called his mama Chud.
Lay off, you blockhead.
Son of a chud.
Oh no. Okay, let's start the movie. This is, it's time to get going. So the film opens, New York City, lady walking down the street with her dog, and
Literally down
in the middle of the street, because the manhole covers are in the middle of the street.
Mm-hmm.
And she walks by one, opens up, we see a monster hand come out, grab her. We assume she gets got.
We found the rare New York City street with no occupants. Nobody else around.
Nothing going on.
Yeah.
Or it was like 2 a.m, right? Because like, why are you walking a
The sun
dog
was out, so
with heels? No, it was not. Oh, it was early morning. So it was
Early
like
morning,
5,
yeah.
6. Okay.
yeah.
There's still people walking around New York City all hours of the night.
This movie has to hold the record for longest shot of a street sweeper.
I don't even remember.
I
It
was like,
so
we
long.
are just watching the street
So
sweeper while these credits are
the
going.
first kill, this woman walking her dog and gets yanked down in the sewer
Yeah.
and leaves her shoe behind. That is Daniel Stern's real life wife.
Ah,
There you go.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. It's a fact. Not a whole lot of fun, but
and it
on
set the
now.
tone because the dog gets it.
dog gets
Right
it
off
too.
the bat. Yeah, dog gets
Does
it.
Roger Gorman hate dogs?
Probably.
Did he watch this and was like, you know what? That dog needs to die. Cut that in. Just like he did in Humanoids, like 9 dogs die.
Dog hating fool.
And-
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, who was the other one we theorized hated dogs too?
I don't know.
It was the special effects guy. It was the
Rob
the thing
Bottin?
guy. Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, because of the thing. Right.
All right.
And Humanoids from the deep.
Pretty woman walking down the street.
Got. Okay, so George Cooper, the photographer, we introduced to him, lives with his girlfriend, Lauren. He used to be a prominent fashion photographer, but then he wanted to get a little bit gritty and started doing photos of homeless people in New York
Basically
City,
exploiting
known
homeless
as
people.
undergrounders.
Known as exploitation of
Is it
underprivileged
that?
people.
Is that what he's doing? He's not doing like investigative, like journalism kind of stuff.
But he's not a journalist. He's
He's
just
not,
a photographer. He's just
He wants to do something with meaning. There's this whole
Yeah.
thing with
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Murph
right.
guy later, but
Yeah, this isn't like I'm gonna, take pictures. I'm gonna make it's not bum fights. He's not trying to take pictures of that shit.
I mean, it kind of is in the same vein as bum fights. I was like, oh, this is gonna really make the rich people pay money to see this view of New York, and
We're gonna throw it back in their face.
right, exactly. So, is he one of the least likable characters that you've seen on screen?
No.
Okay, I mean,
was fine.
I didn't like him.
I mean, it was weird.
Talking shit to his answering machine.
Well,
Derek.
Yeah,
Swords on his
I
wall.
thought that was funny.
Sword.
Where he was talking to the answering
Hey,
machine.
Derek.
I thought that was funny. And then it was a little weird, the scene where he's
Left
at the photo
shoot.
shoot where he just has the outburst
Oh,
about
yeah.
like the company sucks, and he's
This
just
is
like,
awful.
their shitty perfume, it smells like shit. They know it. Everyone knows it. And
He
they're
doesn't want
shoving
to
it down
sell
your
out.
throat. and
He's
it's
Tired
like,
of
dude.
selling out to the man.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, they easily, whoever is running that obviously could just be like, okay, leave. You
Fired.
just lost your
I mean,
job.
like-
Ruin this for your girlfriend who's
Right.
posing for it.
10,000 people replace you in a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
I
replace
did
you.
not get that.
No, he's high fashion, so they need him. It probably adds
And that's
to
why
their
I think
image.
Well, he's
was, like,
famous. He has
more
a
into-
name.
And that's why I thought he was maybe at this point more into doing that, like he was going to do something good with the work with the underground people, because it had more meaning than this.
There's a lot of stuff in this
high
this
fashion
movie
bullshit.
that gets left out.
There's definitely some
Important stuff.
things that we need an extra.
Yeah,
scene
they
for.
just-
Motivations and
That they just
whatnot.
imply that we know already. Like, was there like some
And you talked about
30-minute preamble to the movie?
You
where
talked
like,
about there's a Chud part zero.
like Star Wars exposition, just a scroll up the screen.
It was on the side of the street sweeper. You didn't read it. You said 120, or you said an hour 28. You mentioned how long this thing is. Yeah. No time for motivations.
No. But I mean, they tried to pack too much
A lot of scenes, a lot of
backstory
settings,
in with no exposition. Just make him a photographer who all of a sudden wants to do something more and take pictures and put the homeless people forefront so they'll be recognized and taken care of. I mean, this is the 80s. Like, New York City was
A cesspool.
a cesspool in the 70s
chuds.
and 80s. I mean, it just
High
really went
crime,
downhill.
burnt out blocks, like graffiti
It's like the Running
everywhere.
Man type of situation where
I've
there was the really
seen-
rich and the super poor.
I've seen Death Wish and Escape from New York. I know what it was like. Okay.
Even in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, like it's still grimy and gritty, and that's in like '92.
Yeah.
It's not until like the mid '90s, late '90s. That
Oh, yeah, and I saw-
revitalizes.
I saw Warriors too. That
There.
Yeah. I mean,
There you go.
Ghostbusters.
You know all you need to know.
all I need to know.
So the girlfriend is
No,
a model.
No Ghostbusters.
So many
I'm
ghosts
not going
in
to
it.
dwell on my
Oh.
definition of a model.
Okay, she's tall and she's got the lines, like the body lines of a model, right? As far as
They didn't say supermodel.
No, I mean,
Right, it just said
but
model.
Model, there's.
She's fine.
We'll move on.
she's not
Okay,
fine.
my type.
then we
She's
meet
fine.
Captain Bosch, played by Christopher Curry, also a co-writer in the movie.
Looks like he could be Simon Pegg's dad.
Could be.
Maybe. Okay, so he has a personal interest in the recent flood of missing persons, most of whom are homeless, being reported to the precinct.
Two different elements going in two different forces.
Yeah.
One telling him to,
He's got he's a captain, so his
The commissioner?
No, it wasn't the commissioner. It was like his
Chief?
boss. I think he called him chief.
Yeah,
He's like, I can't do this anymore. You got to keep doing it, but I can't do it. But you got to keep doing it. Right. And we don't know that's his wife that was the first kill yet. And I
I
think
didn't know
that's
until
what,
the end, and I was like, "Whoa, what a shock!"
yeah, another one they kind of left out. Well, they didn't leave it out. They circle back to it, but he's not nearly as upset enough as someone that lost, that he doesn't know what happened to his wife and he needs to find her.
But
and that's one of the reasons why it does get lost. I think, like Justin was saying.
Yeah, just see.
But I think
floater
that
at
was the
end.
meaning of that conversation was like, but it happened. It seemed like it happened like same day, but all of a sudden he's thinking maybe his wife got by whatever's
Right.
killing off these homeless people.
It's his neighborhood that he's, it's
So
his
he
precinct.
says, okay, whatever, fuck it, I'm going to go investigate anyway. Right. So he goes to that's where we
Soup
meet
kitchen.
the Reverend.
AJ, the
goes to
Reverend
the soup kitchen.
Daniel Stern.
You know what they call that? A bunch of homeless guys doing it in your car.
Call the soup kitchen.
It's called a soup kitchen. Okay, so he goes and he's trying to find out what's going on.
And there's a history between them.
and
He
AJ
busts him
is
for something.
that or the Reverend is that stereotypical character who, in the 60s, 70s and stretching into the 80s, like the whole Vietnam protest era where he doesn't trust cops. No. And the fact that there's a captain here checking out where it happened to the homeless people. Did the president go missing? Was that what he said?
Yeah.
So he
cares about
doesn't trust him.
He cares about his people, the anonymity of the people there, Yeah,
and he thinks it's a cover up. And then is this the point where he tells him that
the undergrounders,
his wife is missing?
I don't think yet.
I don't think so.
Because it's not till he goes down there the second time. Because AJ, Daniel Stern, brings it up. He's like, this is like the second time in 2 days, or like third time this week you've been down here, or whatever he says. But the missing people aren't random. Like, this seems targeted just to the underground people, and he's trying to. I guess there's a backstory between Bosch and AJ that we don't know, because when he shows up, AJ knows exactly who he is.
It's a quick, he looked at a list of the people that are complaining about missing people. He's like, oh, is this the same guy I busted back in so-and-so?
Yeah, you get that kind of feeling. Like maybe he sends cops down there and he's been down there looking for someone that's homeless who's committed a crime. And this guy, the Reverend, just seems like a guy who's
taking care of people.
Yeah,
worth
these are my
zero
family.
money, but is trying to feed homeless people.
Right.
Which
what's in that soup?
No, well, it's people.
I don't want to know.
It's Soylent Green is people.
Soup. I saw him cutting up carrots at one point, and that was okay. So in AJ, like I was saying, stereotypical character who doesn't trust the government. He thinks the government's up to something.
Spoiler alert.
They are always.
Like, he shows him some of the shit he found.
Oh, the Geiger counter.
The Geiger
chute,
and that thing that detects radiation that you can wear on your suit.
Is that the Geiger counter, or is that something?
No,
two things.
It's
yeah.
One's a badge
does
that
the
you
same
carry
thing,
on
though.
you.
Yeah,
Right.
Same thing.
The other one's the
you know
box
about
with the
radiation.
wand.
Yeah. And he's like, you should be a nuclear physicist.
Right. That was a great line.
I know, I saw it on TV.
I know, that was a great line.
That was good.
How'd you know? How do you know what that is? Nuclear physicist.
So stick on that part where they're in the sewer there, and he's turning on the machine, and then they hear the roar, right?
Yeah,
do the roar.
The machine's going crazy.
Daddy, make me do the roar.
Yeah, that's severely dangerous level, I would assume.
It's loud.
It almost peaked. It almost tapped out. It got so high.
So danger.
You got some danger, some radiation poisoning at that level. I would think with zero protection. So these guys are living on borrowed time. Okay, so one thing I find that when I do these episodes and I have to do homework is that when I do the notes,
keeping them in order, when
not
there's
keeping it in
stories.
order, it doesn't always mesh with my memory of the movie.
Yeah,
which
especially if there's parallel.
Like when I'm not doing the homework and I'm like,
track.
oh yeah, no, this is the point where they do this, this, and this, and then when I'm looking at the script, so if I'm gonna miss
You're
stuff.
reading the script,
fill it in.
To be or not to be.
Okay, so Bosch's superiors know more than they are letting on. So we go to this scene.
Demands a meeting.
This is where we meet Wilson, who you don't really know.
I know him
he knows stuff, but he's not telling shit. He's a complete prick.
Wilson works for the NRC, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission.
Or so he says.
Right? Or so he says.
Right?
He's one of those fixers. I think he's like a fixer.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
So this is this is the character that you want to die horribly as soon as you meet him.
As soon as I see his face, I'm like,
and this movie does not let us down in that sense. I mean, it could have been better.
A lot of build up.
But he gets his. Okay, so this is when he was talking about, early on about who was it that threw some facts at him. He's like, okay, were there C.H.U.D or cannibalistic?
Well, that was when AJ was storming out. He throws a briefcase, and then we see a folder with the acronym.
Oh, right.
So that's during this meeting is when we learn about the acronym.
Yeah. And Wilson's like, I think tells him like there was one.
There's one.
Yeah. There's just one down there,
and he died.
Yeah.
And he gets a call at the same time where it's like, hey, you're in luck. We just found him. He's dead. But
gas killed him.
Yeah.
But this is when we get the C.H.U.D dropped on us. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. C.H.U.D.
Off the top of his dome.
Right.
That guy should spit,
he came in
some
prepped.
bars.
He came in prepped.
Just in case the C.H.U.D dropped. Once in a while, I got to drop some C.H.U.Ds.
And they live underground. They're cannibalistic. they eat homeless people.
I mean,
no one
they're
really seems to give a
opportunistic.
shit.
They're not. It's not a class thing. They'll eat
That
whatever.
is-
That's
I
the
mean,
food source
yeah.
that's available, right?
I mean, that's for being like a B movie. That's such like a high caliber premise. Is like
Right.
like homeless people go missing. Do people really care? Like that's the crux of this. And I don't know. That's like high level shit for a B movie. You know.
This is definitely a message movie, but they do so they like
We mentioned
It's an environmental.
homeless
and a-
people
yeah,
are of course the environment.
Yeah.
It was the 80s.
it's part of it.
Homeless people are people too. And then they make the homeless like the dirtiest looking homeless people I've ever seen represented in a movie. Half of them are crazy. I mean, it's like it's a mixed message you're giving.
This
You're
is
making
like-
me hate
I
the
feel
people
like-
you're trying to make me
I'm
not
sorry.
hate.
This maybe no, yeah.
I've been on some quieter streets in New York, and you do see
Oh, yeah,
some of these characters
I've
walking
seen homeless
around.
people
right.
in New York too.
Right. Like
I think they went a little bit
it's-
too far.
they
Yeah,
do. You're not wrong.
The thing is though, this seems like a different level of homeless where they're living underground. They're not on the corner like asking for money, begging for change. They are like they're
Subterranean,
living
yeah.
subterranean where it's dirty and muddy and slimy and apparently toxic waste.
And covered
so
in-
they're going to be covered in
But
dirt.
they're
grease.
protected from the elements. They're
Yeah, but they're going to be covered in dirt.
Except
and
when
mud.
someone flushes their toilet. I mean, it's still a sewer system.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you see like this sewer system is crazy? There's like walls that are just busted out, and like this is a crazy sewer
Right.
system.
How many sinkholes are waiting to bust out in New York City according to this movie?
So during this, from the point that we were to now, we've seen rumblings. Like the wife saw, not the wife, but the pregnant girlfriend. What's her name in this one? Lauren hears she goes down to get her jewelry and hears shit in the underneath the basement kind of thing. We see the one lady from the house stumble upon the homeless man that got ripped under the ground. So like chuds are be chudding.
yeah, they're
at
out
this point.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hunting.
And Charlie, one of your big things is like not showing the monster too soon. This movie definitely doesn't show you the monster till deep
Till the phone
into
booth.
it.
And
Yeah.
never
Till
in
the phone booth.
full light. Full
But it's always
daylight
dark,
in the
yeah.
middle of a wide open beach.
Yeah.
It's actually at the meeting we find out about it, isn't it? Or no?
What?
That the meeting in the boardroom, isn't that when we hear about the boy that sees it, or is that right afterwards? Where they're like some boy saying
No,
his
it was
grandpa got eaten.
it was a girl. they were at the
girl.
phone booth.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a girl.
And
yeah.
Grandpa gets pulled out, but
right.
she stays in there.
Right. That's where they talk about it the second time in that
Okay.
Yeah.
boardroom. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? So Wilson wants to send down an EPA team. Take care of this. Cops like,
Press
we
will
need
get
to
word
send
of it.
down some people with guns.
Flamethrowers.
And he's like, no, this is my mission. I'm in charge, blah, blah, blah. And then they get like this little
don't take
command
orders from
center, and they get these guys, these hazmat suits, and they go down, and there's always already cops there with flamethrowers. And he's like, get your guys out of there. I'll have my guys remove them. He's like, well, what are they going to do? My guys got flamethrowers.
Yeah, they did the jurisdiction shit too in this one. where
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
cliche.
I don't take orders from you, and he
Right.
looks at his boss, and his boss like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, man. He's in charge now."
Yeah. So we got like somebody with a camera. We got some giant ass walkie talkies, 3 cops with flamethrowers, and 3 EPA guys. There's cameras. Everyone's on audio.
One guy has a headset
somehow.
on. That's all I'm telling you. It comes back later.
And then, of course, the Geiger counter, and they're looking around. Bosch tells his guys, go ahead and, lead this team, and then they throw some flamethrower stuff, and then the Geiger counter starts reading increasing radiation. So, like, something radioactive is coming their way. And Bosch is like, all right, that tunnel, light it up. So, flamethrower. And then he's like, wait, I see something. And I guess these things are immune to fire because they just come right through the flamethrowers. You don't see
We're
it.
watching it through a television screen that Bosch and Wilson are
Someone's got a
watching through,
camera,
right?
Yeah, yeah,
Is Wilson
Yeah.
watching it or is he down
yeah.
there?
They had a
Wilson's
live
watching
feed
it,
with-
and they have the
with
one guy,
Bosch.
Remote
who's,
location.
the one guy whose only job is to watch cameras, which comes into play later because he fucks his only job up.
So yeah, like 7 or 8 of those guys down there bite it.
Yeah, they're gone. The team just disappears, kind of like a
Aliens. scene.
Aliens,
Yeah. Where
yeah.
it's like,
people just disappear. Okay,
Do you think Aliens was inspired by this scene?
Aliens. Oh, Aliens. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was after this. You're right.
Okay.
It's like Alien came out 5 years before this. No.
Okay, so there's a bunch of arguing going on and, blah, 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 but nobody goes back down right away to
They're scared.
check on these guys. I mean, they didn't go very far,
now they know
so they
there's
had to
more
be
than
near
one
an
Chud.
opening.
They're chuds.
Chuds, plural. So then the Wilson guy is like, we're just going to, we know the gas kills them. So we're just going to flood the whole thing with gas.
What could go wrong?
With AJ and George trapped down there.
From
Because they try to
the-
get out and they fucking
Well, not yet.
parked on.
But their plan is like, we're going to divert all the city's gas lines to this area. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the dumbest fucking.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
then when you blow up a whole fucking block and like buildings will crash. And
Yeah.
just to spark that stuff super flammable.
Gotta kill them chuds, man.
Yep.
Gotta kill the chuds. So that's his job, and he's in charge, so he can do whatever he wants, and everyone protests. But no, like all the other cops, the commissioners, the chief, all those guys are like, he's in charge. Let's just do it.
Is this when the public starts to become aware and they start?
The public doesn't become
showing
aware
up?
until
Not until the diner.
Yeah, the
Yeah, okay.
diner.
Yeah, that's
hard to
right.
explain that one.
Yeah, you can't explain that one away.
No.
But I mean,
Okay.
we're moving.
One of the above
quickly.
ground homeless people at the diner scene like saw that shit, and maybe
They call those-
needed more. Could have used a scene after that of him like giving his testimony on.
They
what he
call
saw.
those Chads. Those are cannibalistic humanoid above ground dwellers.
Okay.
Okay, so this is when George and AJ find themselves trapped in the sewers. Not the last time they get trapped in sewers, but this is the first time
First
that
time.
they're running around the sewers.
Not trapped yet.
all
They're just
willy-nilly.
exploring, yeah.
They're exploring the sewers.
Because he's like, show me where the people are.
Right.
Victor.
Like, show
Victor
me
with
where
the
your
leg
guys
bite.
are. And that's
takes
when they run
pictures.
into that one lady who was
bag
in the
lady?
police station
Yeah.
who got arrested for trying to get a cop's
It was
gun.
like his inside source.
Like all the undergrounders are trying to get weapons, right?
Right.
And so he
tried to
She
steal
tried
it from a
to
cop.
steal
takes
a cop's
him.
gun.
She takes him to like through the subway to where she hides out, and
The one dude with
because
the,
he's
the
got
fuck-
Yeah.
he's got a first aid kit,
And
right? Something like that.
he's
barely
maybe.
they put some gauze on.
So
his
he
massive
can help.
wound.
So she's taking him down there, and then that's when they run into her friend or whatever,
Her brother.
who's
His brother.
got chewed on by
Victor.
a chud, and he's fucked up.
Yeah.
And the crazy guy was down there too. The crazy guy that was in the shelter getting food, who went like on some stupid rant that
About
I'm not
they
saying
have
crazy. Insane people are crazy.
yeah,
I mean,
the-
not that
I know
they're
what you're saying.
stupid, but
The entire point of that
poorly
character
written.
was to show how crazy he was, right? That's the only point. They're like, let's make him say the most psychotic things, or let's make him say the most things that he's got schizophrenia. These
Yeah.
monsters can block the sky, and
yeah, I mean,
they sit.
whatever.
There's 4 beasts that sit at the edge of each. I'm like, what is he going on about?
It was bad writing. That's why these guys didn't write much out.
I don't know. He was believable though. He was pretty good. I liked him. He
was good
stabbed
enough.
the table, and I thought that blade was going to break. I was like, he's going to hurt himself.
Someone's going to get a good cutting on their finger. They're going to go to the hospital, probably get some shots.
Yeah, tetanus.
Okay, so they're down in the sewer. They're looking around, exploring, and then run into some. Was that where they run into the creatures, kind of like standing in the open area, in the gigantic open area in the sewer?
So that's Daniel Stern runs into. He sees the 4 that are having like a rave or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
they were just
Yeah.
like, and then he like steps on the rock and gets their attention.
So they
So
got to
you-
book it over there.
I'm with you on this. There's a lot of scenes that kind of bleed together as far as like, was it this part or this part?
Yes.
But like,
Are
we'll
they
do our
still
best
on
to be
the
like,
Yeah, because they're down there for a while, and we even forgot about the part where I think we've already skipped over where George's girlfriend tells him that she's pregnant
yeah.
because it doesn't need to be there. It's always
pointless.
I mentioned
could've-
it in what movie did we just do that?
It
I'm
could have
like,
paid
oh,
off
fuck,
though. It
it's
could have
so
paid
stupid.
off. I'll tell you how
and
later.
when we did House of the Devil, and like at the end, it's like she's pregnant, and it's just like as
With
if
the
it couldn't
devil
get any
baby,
worse.
we talked about it.
Bullshit.
The devil
whatever.
baby.
I'm like, I hate when it's just like
Goddamn Reddit monitors.
whenever they are like,
moderators.
oh, by the way, now I'm pregnant. It like supposed to raise the stakes, but it's so overdone. It's like she doesn't need to be pregnant. Like
Freaking Predator 2.
the stakes are high enough. There's chuds that want to kill you. Like you don't have to also
Right.
be pregnant now too.
I don't know.
I gotta say, Lauren's back at the apartment, taking a shower, and like,
Here's it coming up from the drain.
yeah,
Oh, my
like
gosh.
exploded blood or
And like,
Yeah, I thought she was dead, and I guess it just blood came up through the drain and
there was just
splattered all over the
blood in the
shower.
drain,
doesn't-
which where'd that come from?
that really
Backed up
doesn't-
from the sewer?
Was there chud down on the sewer?
There was a
like,
sewer
blowing
backup.
into her one pipe.
And like, she acted like it was just another day in New York. Like,
Did she
showed
even
her drying
tell-
off.
Did she even tell
No.
the guy?
That would have been the worst day of my life. Like, I'm covered in all this blood.
Okay, so
and then George is back down in the sewer, you know, with
George.
AJ back
So-
down underground.
I'm going to ask this question. Is the most unnecessary tertiary plot line the weird, like, independent journalist that's like trying to find
Murphy?
Yeah, Murph. I'm
Yeah.
like, was he even necessary? We don't have
No.
enough time to introduce a C storyline.
they're trying to do too much in an hour and 28 minutes.
Yeah, there's like 3 different storylines going on where it's George's story, it's AJ's story, and it's Bosch's story.
How do you bring them together?
And then and then they're kind of, you know, AJ is the through line with Bosch and AJ is the through line with George, but George is also doing this other stuff that really doesn't have, you're just setting up his character.
and then they
but-
put a tail on George for some reason. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, there's
Wait,
yeah, they
George
don't do a
is-
good job of marrying all the storylines, and when it jumps like around, that's why I think you get lost in like, wait, where are we at? Like, how does Bosch end up at the dock where they find his wife finally, and they're like, oh, it's his wife, get him out of here.
Out of nowhere, I'm like,
Wait, oh wait, we're doing
I
that.
rewound
now?
it because
Like-
I was like, what? Did he just say it's your wife?
Yeah, because they mention it once when AJ questions him, like, why are they sending the captain down here? Who's missing? And he mentions like, it's my wife, and AJ's like, I'm sorry, man. Like,
Yeah.
let's figure this out together, and then that's how they get together. But then it's like,
So we saw
they don't
the
even
dead-
mention it the rest of the time until they uncover a body. And one of them like, it's Bosch's wife. Holy shit, get him out of here.
Get him out of there. You got to go home, boss.
Like, so that he doesn't have to see that shit.
Get out of here, Bosch. No
You
one
go
likes
home.
you.
Get. And it's important to know that the Chuds do not like to eat dogs. They just like to hang them by their leash. I was like,
Maybe they were marinating it, you know, like
maybe
aging it.
smoking, like a slow smoke.
Yeah. Okay, so she's at home. This is where she goes down. She finds like she went to look for something in the basement, and she finds that access. This is where she finds the dog,
Yeah, there's an access to the sewer through the basement of their apartment building.
which makes no.
She opened it
fucking
up for some
sense.
reason, dropped something down there.
The kid went down there, right?
No, she went down there, and that's when
She
she
went
finds
down
the
there.
dog, right?
Chud Jr. didn't go down there.
Chud
No,
Jr.
Jesus.
Like I don't even remember what part of the movie the little kid scene fits into it. I mean, there's just so many throwaway scenes. It's like they wanted to make a movie with, you know, action-packed movie where something always going on, but a lot of this is just like
The purpose
unnecessary,
Yeah.
superfluous. It makes the movie more confusing. It doesn't. It does like it's always something going on, and several points I'm like, this is fucking boring. and
Yeah,
unnecessary.
the kid's sole purpose was to make the audience say, "I hope the kid doesn't die." Right? Like
Always.
he almost answered that door. Like
Yeah.
he's like,
Right.
answer the door for the Chud, and the
wants to
mom
answer
doesn't
that door
hear
so
that
much.
shit. I'm like,
She's like, Justin,
exactly.
Justin want to get his ass.
Like,
whooped.
Justin, you better get away from
really
the door.
from the city.
Yeah. I mean, so I guess, at this point, we might as well just get to where we find out the other meaning of Chud, right?
Oh yeah,
Where AJ and George discover
The first
all
time in
of
the sewers, or is that their second?
Well,
time in
this
the
is when they
sewers?
discover
Well, they're
all
trapped
the
down there.
waste.
They're both
down there.
trapped down
They're
there.
trapped down there
Yeah.
at this point. They discover all the waste boxes of toxic waste, boxes and barrels and shit. And it's all this stuff that's been stored under there, which is a big plot point, which makes you think like, gosh, what's stored underneath of the city I live in? And it's all this toxic waste, and it's marked as contamination hazard urban disposal.
which makes
Chud.
no
So there's
fucking
two
sense.
meanings for Chud.
So for years they've been dumping their waste that they couldn't put in the river onto the city, pretty much,
Right.
right?
or that wasn't allowed to be transported through town. They're like,
Yeah, they
put it
mentioned
under
that
the town.
earlier.
Yeah.
Here's another 4 minutes I could have swapped.
Yeah.
The Wilson, what's his name? The
Wilson,
guy,
The bad guy
the
Wilson.
one that sends the weird guy, the weird quarter swallower to follow Daniel Stern.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, we could have swapped that out.
Yeah.
But then we find out then that the underground dwellers come in contact with this toxic waste. It turns them into the cannibal humanoids.
Over time, yeah.
Yes.
Slowly over time. And that's when the population is disappearing because they are either turning into chuds or the chuds are eating the ones that are not yet.
Yeah. They run into the brother,
Victor.
who was bitten. Okay, Victor. And not
He's
just being contaminated
transforming,
with
yeah.
the stuff, but being bitten by one of those things. He starts to transform.
He's like
into-
halfway.
Like he's got the teeth.
Yeah.
Right? And
Tries to bite Cooper.
Need to eat people. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Lauren is attacked in the apartment, gets away.
Does a fairly good job barricading the door.
Chops
gosh.
its head off.
And then the
they
swords
have
come into
teal
play.
blood, apparently.
Let's go two parts here. She's
Two farts here.
Two farts.
I
So
heard that.
she blinds him. She blinds him in the bathroom with something. What did she use to blind him? Some kind of bleach or something?
Oh, it was a camera developing.
Oh, right,
solution.
right. And then she waits by the door, but he freaking Kool-Aid Man's his way out. He does these like
she's trying
doors
to
are
get the front door.
doors are
open
for
and-
chumps. He punches through the drywall, and then what's going on with his neck? Why did the chud all of a sudden go all like
long neck, so it would look better when she cut it off.
absolutely? I mean, that was
Yeah.
the effect.
That was it.
for sure.
That was it.
But I'm like, we learned a new fact about these chuds.
Right.
Brontosaurus necks, apparently.
For no
What the
reason,
fuck?
they go gadget.
Elastichud.
But that was a cool scene.
But they did a really good movie, like
He had a scimitar.
a movie that a B horror movie on this level. Usually, if there's someone going to use a sword to cut somebody's head off, you just see them in the apartment. There would have been some crazy, stupid scene, and they had several of those in this movie where they would have, don't bite me. I don't want to pet you. You're a cat, man.
That they would have had that in the movie?
Where there would have been like foreshadowing with the swords, like
A chud just entered the studio.
She plays with the swords
What
better.
happened?
No,
Right.
Justin's
Or there would have
cat.
been a story about like him
Right.
winning it in a poker game in Iran
No,
or
she just
something.
pull some scimitar off the shelf and just
Right.
like
Arabian Nights up in there.
Instead of posing for a perfume company, she would have been posing for a samurai sword company, and she'd be practicing in the mirror her poses.
or a butcher
something.
shop down the street. So that was kind of baller. So yeah, the Chuds are holding nothing back now. Is this when they do
then
the
after she gets
this the
attacked,
diner
they get to the diner
comes
scene.
next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two cops at the diner and
and the two
John Goodman being a sleazebag for 30 seconds.
undergrounders laying out stoned or high or drunk out of their minds in front of the diner, and they see the Chuds.
Oh, this is the chud. This is their big night out scene.
Yeah,
right? Like they
went out for dinner.
full.
So John,
definitely went out
John
for dinner.
Goodman's hitting on the.
Yeah, you're asking for it. I've been asking for it for years. They never got it.
I mean, well delivered.
Yeah.
John showing that
John
he's,
Goodman,
something.
he's got
yeah.
chops.
Yeah,
St. Louis's
he's a great
own.
actor. Great actor.
And then the homeless guy see, and then was it the waitress that sees the Chud outside?
Oh,
she
yeah.
turns and screams. Yeah,
So there's like 3 or 4 of them.
at
outside
least
the
2.
windows.
They're hungry.
And then they start bashing in the windows, and then there's a firefight. There was a firefight. Right, you hear guns going off, but you don't see them going in. Like a scene, they could have dropped some other shit, and this scene would have been, great. Like those things coming in, and like cutting heads off and chomping people, and we see the cops shooting them, but not really doing much damage because obviously there was gunshots. And all the Chuds got away, and they brought all the meat back home. Nobody was there when the
meat.
other cops and the reporters and the bystanders show up. And so
Now
they're
it's
all-
public. Now Bosch, I think, tries to
Gas
help
line
George and
explodes.
AJ out, and Wilson fucking shoots him.
Right. Yeah.
What?
After there's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
back
So-
and forth about like, are you happy now? My wife's dead because of you. These people are
Yeah.
dead
So this
because
is
of
the
you.
final straw. The plan is in place, and this is what's like
The gas.
catalyst
The
to,
gas is the plan.
we're doing
and
it,
he's
no
like,
matter
we're not
what.
doing that. Yeah.
So they cover somehow they close up the sewers
put
inside
trucks on
the truck
all
on
the-
top
I mean,
of
like
it.
inside the sewers, they have to cut too, right?
They locked the accesses to it, and they put trucks on the manhole covers.
But I mean, like down in the sewer, like all that free flows, there's like doors or something.
Right.
I
mean, don't
think they
question
explained it.
Yeah.
They didn't show them doing that, but there was definitely they were to go down this passageway, and they were like, "Oh, it's blocked," and then we got to go this way instead, and like it's blocked that way too, and the only way out is up, and that
apparently you can
a truck's
just
parked on it.
open up gas mains remotely or whatever. You don't have to go in there.
Oh no, yeah right. It's all remote controlled.
Yeah.
So yeah, they parked the bread trucks or the SWAT team trucks,
Both.
unknowable. Nothing was labeled over the manhole covers to make sure that they can't get out.
This is when the headset comes back into play. This is where the camera comes
They
back.
find that first team that went down and got. They get the camera.
They get
Worst-
their gear, and
Probably the worst acting from John on this part when he sees the mangled. I mean, I guess I'd be pretty disturbed, but he's like throwing himself on the ground and stuff. Like, come on, man. There's
Right.
pieces of people in hazmat suits, and what's funny is it AJ or is
AJ.
it AJ was watching the first from above? Was he in the room watching? Because he knew. He's like, oh, somebody had a camera. Somebody's got a headset, right?
No, I don't think it was AJ. Was it?
Well, he
It was
knew.
Bosch.
I think it was Bosch because the camera, they had like a big old
But, like,
TV looking camera.
AJ
news
knew.
crew camera.
He knew to look for a headset, though.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know how he knew to look for a headset.
So this is where we get the guy whose one job was just to watch the screens, and they're trying to get out of there. They can't. Chuds are everywhere. They know gas is coming soon.
Great gore.
They find this chewed up team. They got the camera, and dude's up against the wall, turns the light on, starts like, "Hey, come get us, let us out." And like, what was he doing? Just
Yawning.
staring off into space.
He was yawning.
Not looking at like the 12 cameras right behind him. The main
maybe-
one having
maybe-
them on it.
Maybe AJ just knew that cameras, like, they can't hear us. We have to find how they were talking to him.
Right. That's when
Maybe that's how he
he
knew.
was like, I don't know who it was. I don't remember.
Then he looked for the headset.
Look
It
for
was
the
on
headset.
that decapitated.
Right. Then
That was great.
decapitated head, which was pretty good.
Yeah, fantastic.
Pretty good. So they get the mic off, get it on.
Yeah, they do.
They
got
were going to
mic
give
off.
up. They were going to give up at first. Then they get it on. They soup kitchened it. So they get the mic, and then they're like, "Hey, let us out.
We need to talk to Captain Bosch.
Right. So then someone goes out for Bosch. Hey, there's these two guys on the camera in the sewer, and they said they know
We need
you.
to talk to you.
I don't know. It's probably just a joke. Is kind of the feeling you get that he's how he's telling this. So he goes in.
He's like playing with the fidget
He
spinner
sees
in
them.
the car or something.
He's got to get them out of there, right? This is when he confronts Wilson. He's like, "We got to move that truck," and he's like, "No, we can't move the truck because then they'll start coming out of the sewers, and then we'll really have a problem on our hand."
What's going to get out? Your dirty secret?
Right,
That's what he-
exactly. So this is like when Ripley confronts Burke, right?
Yeah, he's the weasel.
So he's the weasel character. Wilson just pulls out this classic little snub nose that
After
you
that
couldn't.
punch.
They use it later, and I was like, "No way that guy makes that shot." He pulled that trigger, and that bullet probably went 90 degrees
that's-
right.
that's
That
a-
little bitty barrel, that thing's coming out and just whizzing around. Who knows where that bullet's going?
Last time one of those that killed somebody was Jack Ruby, I think. Like,
You got to be within 5 feet of somebody to hit anything with that fucking gun. So Wilson pulls his guns out and just bap, shoots Bosch right there.
got him. Back.
What a
The exit
dickhead.
wound looks
What
like
a
it was
dickhead.
center mass. So, like,
Yeah.
didn't it? Like, the front of his shirt looked like it was took out the
Yeah.
middle of his chest.
Yeah.
I was like, he did.
Okay, let's see. Where are we?
Well,
now?
you're right there. Like,
Who goes?
They get out of the sewer.
No,
And
no.
then
Who
Willis-
goes? Is the girlfriend? Was it the girlfriend or was it? Oh, we never talked about Murphy and
F. Murph.
the photographer go down into the sewer.
Oh,
Murphy's got a gun.
got.
Murphy gets got.
What's with the gun, Murphy?
What's with the gun? Why do you need a gun? And then he's like, "I'm picking that gun up and getting out of here." So he was down there for a while, and he comes out.
If you know something's down there, don't just willy-nilly walk by these holes.
No,
Like, you-
hell no. I would be in Miami watching the news just to see what happened. Did they ever get rid of those monsters?
Yeah.
I don't
What are
know.
those
man.
things called? Chotes?
Well, I'm not going back. Not until I see something. So it was the photographer who drove the truck off of the manhole, right? Or was it his girlfriend?
That was
was
Bosch, right?
Chief Bosch got in and drove it off
After he got shot?
save
Far
them.
enough.
No, he gets shot while he's in.
Oh, that's right. After he
when he's driving the truck, he gets shot.
When he goes down to take the
windshield.
manhole cover off is when he got shot through the back.
Okay,
And then Wilson
gets-
tries to get back on the truck.
and he
instead
tries
of just
to,
like
he tries to
backing
run over
straight
George
up
and
Because of
AJ.
you.
over the manhole before they got out. They get out.
Pulls a Yui.
He's just like, where the fuck is he going? That's what I was like.
You know where he's
"Fuck,
going."
man?" So then he
Gotta
comes
gun
back and
down.
he's just like swerving around.
He's trying to
hit
mow
these
down
guys,
George and
right?
AJ
Yep.
with the truck.
And
Secrets.
the girlfriend's there. It was just all really willy nilly.
Well, AJ goes all.
AJ gets the gun. You think, okay, AJ was in Vietnam.
The one first scene in the thing where he like shoots him through the eye from like a mile away. Remember when the Swedes were in?
Oh,
and
yeah.
he shoots him through the eyeball from like the tower. I'm like, damn.
But his barrel was like 6 inches, 7
That's
inches
true, that's
long.
true.
This
This
is like a little 2-inch
different,
snub
yeah.
nose. I mean,
Yeah. So this is where AJ gets Bosch's gun
Hero moment.
right.
and shoots Wilson through the windshield of the truck while
First
he's
he's running,
about to
shooting
run them
over-
over.
Running, shooting behind him, blah, 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 and then stops and
Steadies.
Right.
and shoots Wilson.
And then
The wheel goes
the wheel goes in the
to the
manhole.
manhole, some kind of spark.
Some
Rubber
spark with
must
all the
have been a
gas
spark.
and kaboom.
They didn't show a spark. They should have shown a slow
They didn't
motion
show a
spark.
spark, right.
That would have
Yeah.
been nice.
That would have been much better.
But then hey, guess who's alive still? Kind of. Bosch.
Still, I was like, okay, so he's like, good shot. And I'm like, did he just die again? And then the guy goes over there
said
and he
it
looks
again.
dead. And then he says, good shot again. Because like, okay, so he's alive.
like laughing.
And then it looks like he dies again. So I was very confused.
Legend
But
is
in the notes, it's
legend
like,
is
he
he's
survives.
still dying today.
Still dying today. Oh, God. Okay, so
And that's it.
burning
That's
truck.
Roll
Burn
credits
truck,
after
roll
the
credits.
truck's burning, right?
Note, I have one note on what would have made this better. We
lot.
know. Okay, so she chops off the Chud's head. It bites her leg. Chud baby would have been
Ending just like Humanoids from the Deep.
a Chud baby.
Burst.
Yeah.
Bust.
I haven't seen the sequel.
Or maybe she gives birth to
Buster.
the Chud
Bud the
baby.
Chud.
Chud the Bud.
Bud the Chud, the sequel.
Because,
2,
like, maybe it doesn't-
Bud the Chud, 1989. Another movie that has.
probably
I'm going to
won't
hit
watch
this
it.
real quick. So this is completely different director, writer.
Yeah.
Cast.
It's way more campy. It's in the line of like Basket Case, I think.
But still
'cause
has
if
a
you
lot
co-
of people that you're like, oh, I saw him in something. I saw her in something.
If you compare Humanoids from the Deep and this, like the camp level, like it almost takes itself seriously. Chud does. It's like pretty like
No
does.
exploitation in this one.
No.
yeah, not winking at the camera much, but you know it's just different. If you like the more serious version of the same
Yeah.
setup, then
The sequel has, let's see, Robert Vaughn,
No.
Man from U.N.C.L.E.,
Bobby Vaughn,
Larry Linville. You would know him from MASH. We were talking about MASH earlier.
is he Radar?
Let's
Flinger?
see. Oh, Norman Fell, Mr. Roper from Three's Company.
Oh, nice. So like we've got some
And a few other people that you would be like, oh, what's he?
You'd
in?
recognize him as fourth most popular character in something. I got you.
Right. So like second, third string supporting cast member. Yeah.
If you're 50, you'd recognize them in some stuff.
Okay.
Looking at you, Charlie.
I know he was. All right. So the movie's over. Roll credits. And there was a sequel.
And another Street
Go out and
Sweeper
watch
comes
it.
out.
I'm pretty sure I watched the sequel, but I have no memory of it. I
Group
have no
watch.
idea what it's about. Okay, so let's get to some questions.
Categories.
Which kill was the best?
So they didn't do a lot of like
They didn't show much.
kills like on screen. They
You
showed
saw a
like
lot of
aftermath.
after.
Yeah.
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 So I would say like best kill is the result of the best kill is probably the dude they find where half his body's cut in half and the guts are laying out.
Right.
But you don't see that. You don't really see like even like the phone booth. Like they just grab them and like you don't see where what the after effect.
The diners,
The
maybe
diner,
the most
you don't. They're coming through the
memorable.
glass, but you still don't see like there's like 10 seconds they're showing the dude sitting outside the diner, the homeless guy, where he's like, "Whoa!"
That's-
So there's only
what's that
really
going on?
2 on-screen kills.
I think
The Chud
Yeah.
that gets the head
Lauren
cut off.
killing
You know the
the
wife
one
gets
shot.
pulled down under.
And then Wilson, when he gets shot
Wilson getting shot.
and blown up.
so Wilson's the best.
Shot and blown up.
Shot and blown up, the shithead.
Well,
that's-
the scimitar through the neck was
That
pretty
was
dope.
pretty good. The stretchy neck and
Stretchy neck. Yeah, it's
yeah.
okay.
stretchy neck.
All right. So several scenarios of could you survive this?
Okay.
If you were
In New York.
in New York, just a random New Yorker, would you survive this? Yes or no?
Based on
If you didn't,
the
if you lived in the
socioeconomic
neighborhood-
status you're at right
Yes.
now. Oh, you live in the neighborhood?
You live in that neighborhood, but you're not an underground person.
Because like it affects all. The police captain's wife gets it. I'm not walking down the middle
The
of the street.
diners.
Yeah,
But
those-
could you survive? What are your odds?
I always keep my head on a swivel for chuds and
I'm saying
humanoids from the
100%.
deep. So I think so. Yeah,
survive.
Yeah, I think so.
These things aren't fast. I'll get away.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
I'll trip somebody.
They're strong as shit, though, man.
They'll pull your head off.
Yeah. I'm not
Jeez.
going down underground, and I'm not really going to hang out. Like I said, I keep my head on the swivel if I'm walking around at night.
Now,
Homeboy opened that barricaded door like it was nothing. Like they are strong.
they're strong.
Okay.
So now, if you are in that
Stupid.
first team that goes underground, do you survive?
Probably not. Nobody did, right?
No.
So how are we different?
You don't know what you're getting into. So they take down what they took down. They took down their flamethrower and all that shit.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. So if you're on that team, you think you got all the right tools and you find out you don't, you're fucked.
Okay. The diner. Let's say there was only 4 chuds.
Back door? Is there a back door?
There's
gotta be
always a
door.
back door.
I'm
It's
going to
code.
the back door. Yeah.
Do you survive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Soon
not
as
sticking around.
something
Cops
breaks
start
the window,
shooting,
I'm out of there.
I'm out. Breaks the
I'm-
window.
yeah, I'm
I'm
right-
out.
I'm running.
All I hear is shooting in the background.
Yep.
Right.
What? That was weird. What was going on?
Yeah,
I'm the
I'm
interviewed
hanging out to
witness
see
on
that.
the thing. I'm like,
All
Now,
right.
Nowadays, anybody sitting there is dead because they're gonna be like, "Oh man, these things busted
Oh, yeah,
in.
they
The
get
cops
the
are
camera
shooting.
out.
Let me get my phone out real quick." Fuck that, I'm running.
I'd be
Everyone
the one
else
on
would be
camera being like, I was like, oh Lord Jesus, I just started running. That's what
This guy
smoke
just
done got me.
jumped out a
Yeah.
broken window and he was gone. Only survivor.
Dropping babies, I'm catching them, not like Nelson
right.
Aguilar.
Now, if you were one of the
Remember that?
undergrounders, what are your chances?
Not good.
Not good.
Not good. Because you
Not
got to
great,
sleep.
obviously.
Yeah.
Some got away. They didn't get everybody.
Yeah, but yeah, like
Not
just so you
good.
got to sleep. Someone might tap you on the shoulder,
You probably have some kind of mental disorder.
yeah. Or you might just get too close to the toxic waste and
Some
not even know
addiction.
it.
You
might
may have
be
been
a
a chud. Oh, me coke. Okay,
But should.
where did the victims go wrong? I mean, we kind of discussed like
I don't like
Sometimes you just
I don't
don't
like
have-
the victim blame. So
okay. Who was the dumbest character?
Wilson,
Wilson,
or yeah,
he held it together. He held this big conspiracy secret together for a long time.
I'm going to say Murphy, the reporter.
Right? The independent journalist that had to know what was going on.
Had to go down, even though he brought a gun.
I like that
Which
one.
I would have. If I had.
Wilson endangered the lives of hundreds of thousands of people.
True.
He did.
Millions,
That was some
perhaps.
stupid shit. That was a stupid plan.
That's a dumb thing. What a dumb.
Bit him in the ass.
Yep.
Bit him on the leg, turn him into a
That would have
chud.
been more rewarding, though.
An ass bite.
Like Burke and Aliens, like you see him,
Ripped it.
or Cocoon, that they should have left that in. Or this guy gets quartered by 4, picked up, pulled apart.
I mean, it was fitting that he was blown up by the gas that he flooded the
Right.
sewers with.
It was not ironic, but
It was
unknowable.
poetic justice.
poetic justice. Okay, gore score.
There were parts that bring this up to over a 5 for sure. I think with the head and like body parts laying around.
2 heads
Yeah.
at least. A dog.
Yeah, the all the wet head, the wife.
The blood in the shower.
Oh yeah. Ugh. Even if she would have just pulled out like a big hairball.
Didn't we see a body they were going after?
We saw a mangled leg. We saw.
the guy.
Yeah, there was a
homeless guy
half a
with
body
the
with guts hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm
What
good
do you
at like a
guys-
7.
I think
and a
that's
half,
high.
maybe.
I
You
think it's high,
so?
too.
You think it's high?
I
There
went-
was, like,
I
that
went
part
5,
where he
but
sees the hazmat
Yeah.
suits and like the pieces and the head laying there.
I'll go 6.
that cranks it up to, I don't know.
I could go to 6, but I feel like there's long stretches
enough
with no
guts.
gore, and a lot of the attacks happen at night, low lighting. You don't see much happening. you see the after effects of things that happen. The one Chud kill is like there's barely any blood. It's teal colored.
Yeah, not a lot of on-screen.
Yeah,
killing.
It's a lot of like after stuff, and there's not a lot of it because it's just dark and not well lit at all.
Okay, like what happened?
So I'll come up from 5 to 5.5 or 6, but I think 7's too high.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do
6.
5. I'll do
all right.
5.
I'll come down to a 6. So figure out our average.
5.5.
5.5 chuds.
5.5. Have we done 5.5 as a score yet? Let me check the.
I think we did 5, 6 repeating.
We have not done. Oh, we've done 2 5.5s. Saw and Death Proof got 5.5s.
Okay.
We've never done a 6. We went House of 1,000 Corpses and like 3 other movies got a 7.
We skipped 6.
Yeah, we haven't done a 6 yet. That's crazy. Out of all these movies, we've done 48 movies and no 6.
Crazy. We've done 48 movies.
I think this is our 48th movie.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is our 48th.
Like hanging out,
cranking them out.
I know. We're working hard.
We're
trying to build that cred.
All right, what other categories do we got?
I mean, I don't even want to ask this question as the director of Hall of Famer. I'll answer for everybody.
No,
hell no.
I would like to say he is
the killer a Hall of Famer.
Are Chuds Hall of Fame
Chud's
killers?
Hall of Fame.
I don't think so.
No. Who would win in a fight, a Chud or a humanoid from the deep?
A humanoid from the deep.
I think a Chud is more like
Chud.
indestructible and maybe stronger.
We know they're fireproof.
But
that's true.
Where they're fireproof, but we never saw one just rip a chest off either, though. We don't know what their strength
Humanoids are aggressive, but a gunshot will take them down.
That's true.
That's Chuds.
True. We know it can rip somebody's head off and tear a body in half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chud wins.
So if they're fireproof, why was the plan to like turn the gas on and set on the ground on fire?
It's the breathing. They still breathe air.
A gas leak.
Okay.
Yeah,
not to incinerate the
Correct.
underground, which is going to be the after effect.
It died from asphyxiation.
Got it.
Heroes Hall of Fame? No.
I don't think. I mean, dude, I love AJ. He's the fucking heart and soul of this movie. Yeah. But I don't think it's Hall of Fame material.
Okay. Movie props?
One of the Chud boxes, like one of the boxes that have the second
Chud.
acronym on it.
Folder. It says Chud.
The folder. I don't know. How about
the sword? The scimitar?
No.
I wouldn't recognize that. I'd be like, is that from Aladdin? What is that from?
The little black box
Kingdom of God?
that George holds up to the phone to check your voicemail, to check your messages from your house.
That was cool. Like it's all touch tone.
all
so
from
it
the
knew it was like a touch
early
tone
80s
password
shit.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't
Do you
My,
remember,
my parents, I remember, like they would make it a point sometimes to be like, they'd call from another phone to check their messages, but they didn't have that box. They just, I don't know, you put in like a code.
Oh yeah, you'd hit like
call your own number and hit
then,
star 3 numbers, and then you check your messages from home.
Right.
But like this box, I guess, did that.
I know.
It's kind of crazy.
He's like James Bond.
Practically. So no for props?
Not that I can think of.
I wouldn't recognize anything.
Yeah. George's camera, I wouldn't recognize that. I don't.
George's attitude. I don't like that guy.
Oh,
All
man.
right.
What else do we got?
Final thoughts. Final
thoughts.
Can I give you a character from Baltimore?
Yes,
who's
of course.
Who would it be?
Get those chuds.
I'll try my best.
Get those chuds out of here.
So the bag lady who calls George, leaves him a message.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's like, "George, are you there? Pick up if you're there, hon. Pick up the phone. I'm in prison. I used my one phone call on you, George." Or no, he calls her Cooper. Cooper, are you there? Pick up the phone if you're there. I'm in prison. I used my one phone call on you. Pick up if you're there, please, hon. I'm not wasting my time with you on this fucking answering machine.
This segment brought to you by Old Bay Spices.
Spices. Crab boils. Dude, get some for your crab boil this weekend. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Final thoughts. There we go. That was it.
Final thoughts.
Who's
This
hosting?
is right. Like I said.
Oh,
like this,
score. Yeah.
This is kind of like it's like a coin flip. It's the other side of the coin from Humanoids from the Deep. So I'm glad that you picked it to compare and contrast. Like storytelling stronger, took itself very serious when the other one was, very campy.
Yeah.
Humanoids from the Deep is very serious. Borderline art house.
I mean, maybe. And both are going to end up in the same score. I think I'd give Humanoids a 2 out of 5 or a 2.5. I'd say about the same. I mean,
Yeah.
Storytelling wise, I liked it more, but like didn't have the same fun. And some of the acting was a little over the top.
Yeah.
But
I genuinely like this movie. It's one of those from that time period in my life where I was, just going through the horror movies where I really established like I was a sci-fi horror person. And then somehow a rom-com guy too. My Big Fat Greek Wedding, shout out.
How about that?
But this one, this is a nostalgic movie for me. I recognize objectively that there are issues. We've discussed most of them here. But I like the cameo of John Goodman. I mean, that's like he's a big star, not just physically, but he's smaller now.
he's smaller now, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is one of those movies that I really won't say I love, but I like. I'm in like with it.
You can love it.
I don't really love it. It hasn't kept the same meaning for me, but I'd look back on it and say, like, anybody off the street watch this movie for the first time and they're gonna be like, this is a shitty movie. I'm like, you're right, but I like it.
Fave shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't come without flaws. I think like having like nuclear waste be a villain, so to speak, in this, that kind of goes back to old school horror stuff. Like, isn't that how Godzilla gets made?
Yeah,
a lot of the 50s movies, they were worried about like nuclear meltdowns, 50s and 60s, like, and was all like nuclear scare, like nuclear horror kind of stuff where creatures would be made because there was a nuclear spill or some shit.
The 3 Mile Island thing really brought it back. Yeah.
And then like you also have the setting of like 80s New York City, which is great. Always plays well in this kind of stuff.
Always great character.
Maniac Cop. This Jason 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. So, which by the way, there's also, I think they ran out of space underground in C.H.U.D for all the nuclear waste, and they never like stopped taking it in, because then in 5 years later, when Jason Takes Manhattan, that shit is above the ground. There's just toxic waste barrels on the street because there's no more room underground. So I think they just keep shoving it under there until there's no more room. And now it's just on the street
and the Joker
readily available for Jason to just dump some fucking asshole in head first and drown him in it. So
yeah, as a child that grew up in the 80s, 90s, like New York was terrifying to me. Like, because seriously, I watched
it was fascinating.
Death Wish, the Batman movies, which were, Gotham was New York, but like, Escape from New York and all the Warriors. Yeah, I didn't want to go. I was like, no, I'm never going to live if I go there. But
New York was,
but I love New York. I love New York City nowadays. So
yeah. New York was the first place that like, I remember like people being like, we won't go there. Or is like, as a kid, when like you're start, like for me, it was taking in sports, right? And like going to Orioles games. And it was like, you start learning about ballparks, and it's like, well, people take ballpark tours and take vacations where they go and hit 3 or 4 ballparks. And I just remember like my dad being like, we'll never go to New York. Like
never go to Shea or Yankee. Huh?
Yeah. And so like, it was not until later in life that I made it to New York City.
Same.
And because it was like better then, but it was also like, we're not going to go out at night or something like that. But when you're an adult, like I was like, it's better now. Like we're good. But it was definitely like had that stigma of like, you don't go to New York, like don't go there.
Yeah.
And even in like Home Alone 2, it's like a thing. They go to the Plaza Hotel and Tim Curry's like, you're in the most dangerous city in the world. Like you can't go out looking for your son. Like let the police.
Future presidents are walking around in there.
Right.
No.
Yeah. But even then it was just like, it was you made it made you think that New York City was like walking through Baghdad or something. Right. Like
Beirut.
That dangerous, like I don't know, but it was the only city that I ever heard like that kind of stuff about. So
now it's like my number one vacation destination. I love it.
It's not bad. I like it. Mary liked it when we went.
Yeah. But I think this movie, I liked it when I watched it, flaws and all, plot holes and all. I think without Daniel Stern in this, I feel like we brushed his character like pretty quickly early. I think he does a fucking phenomenal job playing this character.
He does.
It's an amazing character to have in this movie.
Noble motivations.
Without him playing this character, or even like a lesser actor playing this character, the movie doesn't work. The thing that makes this movie work is the heart and soul that he brings to it. that there's police corruption, there's government cover-ups, and you have this one guy who's taking care of the poor people, who really cares about these people. They're his family. And he alone, along with later George, and when he finally convinces Bosch, like, we need your help.
I wish we had a camera right now because, like, Mike's crying. It's like the tears coming out.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
He does the one thing. He does the thing.
It's the heart
that makes an actor.
Without this movie's nothing.
That you believe that an actor is really good is he makes you believe the character 100%.
1,000%.
Right. He knows who he is.
And we know the director wasn't helping anyone out really well, you know, but as far as the characters go, yeah, I completely
agree.
agree.
with a lesser actor, it's not portrayed that way. I've seen some reviews where there's just like Daniel Stern's like chewing up the scenes, or he's like doing too much. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He is not. He is playing this. He's playing this like a person very passionate about the people he cares about.
I agree.
Which is not what Bosch does for 95% of the movie while his wife is missing.
Right.
And John Hurd, I don't know what he's doing in a couple scenes, but I mean, also there's
Being
other
an
parts where he's
asshole.
doing a great job acting in this.
Yeah.
Without the quality acting and the heart and soul that Daniel Stern brings to AJ's character, this movie is a nothing burger. But with that, I mean, this is a good movie.
He was okay.
Go out and watch it. I mean, if you're this far in and you're just thinking,
Oh,
I
you haven't
should
watched it yet. Sorry.
We left a lot out, so. All right.
Justin's
who's
got the next pick.
Justin.
All right. So, with 2 creature features in a row, I decided to go psychological. No, I'm joking. I decided to go with a third creature feature, but I decided to bump it up 20 years. So this movie came out in 2005. This is I'll start with the movie. It is called Feast. It is a movie where it's, you know, you've heard of bottle episodes of shows where like you're stuck in one location, right? This is one of those essentially where it's like, I don't want to give away too much, but basically there's a group of people, unwilling people that are in a bar that basically are stuck there and they have to survive through the night because these monsters are trying to come in. Right. So it's like anytime you have that setup, I'm like, I'm in.
I love
right.
this
You love a
movie.
good. This basically VFW with monsters, right?
Yeah. Precinct 13.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's like they're getting in. It's not a will they get in, but when they get in kind of situation.
Right.
What are we going to do? You'll recognize a lot of people in this. It's a lot of fun. It's gooey. It's gory. And fun, right? It knows what it is, but still, you know, put some realistic gore involved in it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
You will say, oh, fuck, several times. But
And
you
what
have not
does?
seen
There's
this,
some
right?
what does too. What the F?
I've not seen this
Oh,
yet.
I wish I was Mike watching this for the first time.
Wish he could neuralize himself and then he'll watch it again. So that's my pick.
All right. That was a good one.
Cool.
Feast. 2005.
Feast. There are sequels, just in case.
Yep.
All right, guys. Charlie, you want to take us home on this one? No?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, go for it.
Thank you for listening to All Go So Gory podcast. If you like what we do here, the best thing you can do is rate and review wherever you get your podcasts at your local podcast store. Our next episode is going to be a mini, but our
don't
next
know what
full
it is
episode is going to be Feast, hosted by Justin. Just send us some mail. Like, what do you want us to?
We're lonely. Send us mail.
Right. Send us some email, like some comments, like, what do you want to see? What do you like about what we're doing? What you hate about what Justin's doing?
What you hate about Justin?
What's funny is I got to like wait for you two to do your creature features, and then I'm like, I'm gonna pick the better of the three.
All right.
Mike's debate.
This is All Got So Gory.
Very well. This all got so gory. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Justin.
Go play
I'm
with
Mike.
your chuds.
Andy, take us home.
This is the end, friend.